What's up, everybody? I know it's been a couple days. I haven't gone to the gym. I haven't done videos. I've just been hustling at the bar, trying to operate and run the place. Has been hectic this week. Starlight on 22nd is a bar that I operate. If you are new to the channel, it's a bar that I operate. That's my main job. I operate a bar here in Charlotte, and it's recently just gotten crazy. I'm also the head bartender. So last night I slang out like hundreds of cocktails. So I'm beat, but I got this 2 days ago. I've been dying to make a video about this, but guys, I just bought one of my biggest collections locally, and I'm super excited. Mark, thank you so much for sourcing this beautiful bin of stuff and this piece of history, and we're gonna go over that now. All right, so I paid $460 for this bin. I'm going to be upfront about that. I'm going to be transparent. It was a good deal, but it was local. There were no fees. There was no shipping. There was no haggle. And now we have a continued relationship. I have a continued relationship with Mark, and we can do more business. So, and hopefully there's more to come, but that'll be up to Mark. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into this box. Boom. So first off, some of you might already notice something very pretty on the top of this box. If you noticed, then you are a seasoned collector. If you don't know, you're gonna learn. This, and I better get this out. Get this out right here. Oh, but that's not what I'm looking for. Looking for these. Okay, so I'm gonna go over these in a second. This is the pack of Southern Islands cards that come in this box, but let me just go ahead and put this box on the ground so we can talk about this product. So, this is one of the coolest items that I have now. Honestly, it's neck and neck with the gifted Charizard right here from Poetry for Some. Again, thank you, Poetry for Some. That Charizard is definitely a centerpiece in my collection. I love that card so much. I love the artwork. I always wanted the CD promo. And it just goes hand in hand with another item like this. That's a very niche item that not a lot of people have their hands on. I had a really hard time looking up sold listings for this particular box. I really didn't find a lot of sold listings for them used. And usually they were incomplete, didn't have the holos, all of the holos. We're missing some of the cards. Some of the stuff was opened up. In this case, didn't have the sleeve. You aren't looking at the binder. So this is a Southern Islands binder collection. Yeah, Southern Islands collection. It's in phenomenal shape, as you guys can see. There's really not any like creasing or denting. There's a tiny crease up at the top middle. But other than that, and then there's some damage down here. Could be a little flatter, but that's something that we can work on. If it's like sitting on something for a long enough time, it'll flatten out at the bottom. But anyways, this is in phenomenal shape. Let's look at the back here. Look at these colors, guys. These colors are just phenomenal. You've got the Pikachu Island with the volcanoes as Pikachu's ears. I mean, this is really phenomenal. You've got the Wizards of the Coast icon at the bottom. This is really a nice piece of history. You've got the side here. We've got a little bit of damage right here. This is creased right here, but again, this is not the binder, this is the sleeve. And honestly, even the sleeve is in phenomenal shape. So let's get into it. Now, the sold listings that I found for incomplete kind of sets that were open were around $450. So already, just with this Southern Islands booklet, we pretty much, to be fully transparent here in what I see value-wise, long term, I'm not going to flip any of the stuff that's coming out of this box. All this stuff is from someone's personal collection that they had, that their family had. And honestly, other than opening some of this stuff for the channel, I'm pretty much just collecting all of this stuff. This is not really stuff that I'm ever going to sell. And I really want a sealed version of this, but for now, this will hold me over. This is kind of what I did with my theme deck collection. I bought the used open theme decks, and then gradually, as the collection grew, I ended up buying the sealed versions, the mint condition sealed versions. Okay, so let's get into this. This binder is in exceptional shape. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We got stuff falling out. All right, so I'm going to put the sleeve there. I'm going to put this on the stuff. We're going to talk about the sealed items inside of this. It's even got the piece of cardboard that came stock in this. This has never been used for anything. So this is the inside of the Southern binder, Southern Island binder. You've got jungle, beach, the sea. You've got these really intricate artworks on the inside of here. I'm going to zoom this in for you guys so you can enjoy this as much as I do. Look at that artwork that's inside of there. Look at the trees and the tropical. Like, this binder is on a whole nother level. You've got the Lugia artwork right there. It says, "Hey trainers, start your own Pokemon journey. Join the Pokemon Trading Card Game League. Play the game, make new friends, collect exclusive cards. You can even earn trainer badges. The road to becoming the world's greatest trainer starts at a game store near you. Get going today." So that's a really nice little artwork of Lugia. I know that there's a promo, there's a Japanese promo of this Lugia that I have got to get my hands on. It's the exact same artwork here. Most of the artworks in Pokemon come from somewhere. So when you see a Pokemon in a certain position or a certain artwork on a certain product, usually that idea, that artwork has come from a card in some way, shape, or form, whether it's Japanese origin or English origin and it's older. Usually those designs have come from somewhere. Let's go through here. So you've got all of the complete Southern Islands collection, complete Neo Genesis, complete Neo Discovery. So your path to becoming a Pokemon Master starts here. So you have the entire list of all your goodies that you've got to get. And then, of course, the binder, which is in mint condition. I'm not sure if I would ever put any of the cards in here just because this binder is really, really old. So I think I'm actually going to keep the cards in their respective sleeve. You've got the piece of cardboard here. And then you've got another set of artwork, sky, riverside, fields of flowers. And it circles out and points out what area those might be in. I think right now, the fact that these binders alone are $40 on eBay, $30, I think that this is a vintage no-brainer. I think that every person that's a serious collector and wants to be in the hobby long-term needs to get their hands on one of these binders. Honestly, Southern Islands is now one of my favorite things ever. I absolutely love this set, and I would love to have more of these in a sealed collection. Inside of that comes with these postcards, which most of them on the listings on eBay do not have them still sealed. These ones are still sealed, so I can't show you guys the other artworks, but I wanted to show you this artwork. This is just an absolutely amazing collection and is a special piece. I am able to open this because these cards were just put back into their respective sleeve, the package sleeve that they came out of, but it was just snipped and then the cards were looked at. So I'm going to show you, and this Mew actually fetches a pretty penny, so I'm going to show you exactly what we have in here so that everybody can enjoy a piece of history and enjoy the Southern Islands collection before I put that back away. So you've got Mewtwo, and look at that holo popping off. This card is in phenomenal shape. The holo just goes crazy on this. Looks like you can see Charizard in the background and Pidgeot. That's really cool, the fact that you can see Charizard in the background there. Try and zoom in on that. You can see Charizard right here. There's a rainbow, Pidgeot's wing. This is really phenomenal artwork. Let's keep going. I don't know where to put these, so I'm going to put that. Yeah, I don't even know exactly how to do this. Yeah. Then we've got this Pidgeot. You can see Pidgeot was a part of the Mew card. You can see him in here. It looks like there's Venonat in the background and Onyx. And I assume because this card still features Mew right here, you can just barely make out that Mew is right here. Due to that fact, I think all of these cards are going to feature these Pokemon kind of in a I don't even know how to explain it, but they're all going to be together in all of these photos. They're going to be featured. Okay, right here you've got Onyx, and you can see Pidgeot's wing right there. So he's featured in there. You've got Venonat. It looks like up there, what do we have? We got Dragonite now in the background up there. Just phenomenal artwork. You've got Togepi. Now, I already have a good couple of these. I never realized how special these cards were. I really need to get those cards now with this binder. But I already have a couple of these Southern Islands holos that I've gotten from other people's collections. In fact, I'll just place these on top of one another so that okay. We've got Ivysaur right here, and you can see the Togepi right here. He's in a forest or something. Oh, and you can see Raticate right here hanging on a branch. So I assume we're going to see Raticate very soon. Look at that. And right after him comes the Raticate, and you can see the Venusaur, and there's Slowpoke. So I'm guessing that Slowpoke is going to get featured in the next one. Nope, we've got Lediba. So Lediba is also another one. I have the Togepi, the Lediba, the Meryl, and something else. So I already have these cards, but it's really nice to get mint conditions of these cards. To get an idea of the condition of these cards, you guys can see these cards are pretty much mint condition. Let's get that. Let's put these on top of each other. Really, these should all be sleeved, but I'm just going to put them all back in the plastic sleeve. It's done a good job over the years. It will probably continue to do a good job. We've got Jigglypuff in there. Let's see. You've got a Weeping Bell in the background there, or I guess that's Victory Bell. And then you've got a Doduo. You've got a Doduo in the back here. If you can make that out on camera, man, it's just the artwork here. I mean, Jigglypuff's got all those flowers. The artwork is really incredible here. Here we go again. We've got another amazing, and I love Butterfree. We've got Butterfree. There's a Mankey or a Primeape in the background. We've got a Venomoth peeking out right here. So I got a feeling maybe Venomoth is going to come onto the scene. Let's keep going. Beautiful artwork of Tentacruel, and you've got Dragonite still flying around in the background. This is some of the most top-notch artwork you're ever going to see as far as vintage goes. This is really incredible, guys. I would definitely try and get your hands on these cards before they're completely impossible to get your hands on. I know the price has skyrocketed in the last year. You could get this set for $200, and now it's about $400 or $500. So you've got Meryl, and a lot of this stuff I didn't know when I bought this collection. I really was going in blind and just trying to give my best estimate on a pricing that was fair, that also made sense for me because I'm a long-term collector. As much as making money is important, this was stuff that I really hadn't planned on selling. We've got Lapras here. We've got the Dratini in the background. That's just beautiful, guys. And you've got the caves and the rocks and the mountainous terrain, I guess, behind them. Let's move forward. Executor, you've got another one in there. This one isn't featuring any Pokemon, but it's still a really cool artwork of them running across the sand. Really gives you an idea of what all these Pokemon would be like on an island in the wild together. We've got this one. I do not think I have the Slowking, and we've got a Bellsprout right there, and we've got this Psyduck right here. Just phenomenal. And a big portion of this video really is going to be centered on this. We should be getting through everything else fairly quickly, but I really wanted to put some focus on this collection. We've got Wartortle right here, and all of the holos have a little bit of holo shining on the edges. I'm not sure if that was just how a lot of these came out quality control wise, or if that was just years of being in the plastic slider sliding back and forth. I don't know. But this sat in someone's closet for a long time. So a lot of the stuff that's in this package was not in a garage or an attic. It was in a temperature-controlled environment in the middle of a home where it was kind of the air-controlled. So I really like that. We've got Lickitung here. He's beautiful. We've got Rattata in the background here. He's on a tree. Okay, this is another one that I have. I have this Vileplume. Phenomenally, we've got the two Vileplume together. And then we've got the Primeape, which Primeape is one of my favorites. You've got Venomoth. I thought we were going to see a Venomoth, but I guess not. And that is the entire Southern Islands collection, which makes up a total of 18 phenomenal cards. The Mew really just being the center point for all of that. The staple Southern Islands card. I want to get this in here without damaging anything. I'm sorry, guys. Just bear with me. I'm super OCD, and I need to get these cards back in this dang plastic thing. Let's see. Guys, I'm failing so hard right now. Hold on. Let me put this binder away. Spread my legs out. Bear with me, guys. Let me focus this back in. Sorry about that. Okay. Also, some other good news for any of my OG subscribers. My wife recently, there we go, safe and sound, back in the pack. Only took these out to show you guys because I really wanted to share this. Let's zoom in one more time on that Mew. Just spectacular card. Really beautiful. And the fact that it has Charizard in the back and we still get Charizard in Southern Islands is really cool. Just having him right there is enough for me. We've got a swirl right there. This is really just a phenomenal reverse. I mean, oh, okay. All right, moving on. Put this stuff away. In fact, I will just, you know what? I'm going to put it all away the way it's supposed to be put away. I'm going to respect the Southern Islands binder. Thank you guys for bearing with me. If you are bearing with me, I know that it might seem like a headache sometimes for how long I take to do some of this stuff, but it's just because I care a lot about the product and the history. All right, moving forward. So we got a Zap deck and we got a Blackout deck. Ooh, zoom that back in. We got a Zap and a Blackout deck. These I got for about $10 a piece. They're missing the holos. I have the holos. They're in mint condition. That was just a really good deal thrown at me. If you've seen these online, brand new, they ranged for about 150 each, sealed, brand new cards, brand new, mint condition holo. But these were used, open, didn't have the holo. $10 felt great. Everything else is in there. They're pretty much complete. I just need my Hitmonchan and my Mewtwo, and these will be complete. And honestly, they're in such good condition. These look like they're brand new. So I sell theme decks, but I'm not going to be selling these. If anybody asks, a lot of this stuff I'm not going to sell. I might even keep it all in the same bin because it's a piece of history from someone's family, and I think that's really cool. And there's some value and weight to that. So in their family story, Mark, they had a kid, Brendan, and Brendan sounds a lot like me, very ADD, OCD, maybe a little bipolar, but, you know, has a tough time focusing on things, essentially. And so Pokemon cards really helped him with that struggle, and I feel like for me as a kid, I needed that too. TCG was really epic and crucial in helping me kind of find my rhythm and find something that I could focus on as a kid that made me happy. I really love trading cards. Moving forward. Okay. Oy, oy. We've got 3 more theme decks, and I love this because I'm a theme deck freak. And originally one of these was sold on eBay, but I begged and said I would pay more for the one that was getting sold on eBay just to get these in my collection because they're all in such good condition. These 3 actually have the holographic card, and I paid a lot more for that reason. I really should have paid $30 a piece for these, or maybe even $20, just because it's a local deal. But I paid $40 a piece for these, kind of to break the ice and get some money flowing in this deal. Both the Brock decks are mint condition, the Rhyhorn are mint condition, and he actually did the deed of sleeving the holo cards in here, so they are protected and sleeved. So we've got those 2 Brock decks, and I'm going to set these down. So I got 5 theme decks pretty much because I have the holos for these other ones. And then we got this Hot Foot theme deck right here that's also in mint condition. This stuff literally has everything. It's not missing a single thing. Usually they're missing like a pamphlet or a coin or something, and that's kind of unavoidable. But these are not missing anything. Again, I love these items. They will not get sold. But I wanted to show you guys all the stuff that I got out of this. Okay, moving forward. Okay, we got a stack of cards. I'm going to go over what's inside of that shortly. But first, let's go over this guy right here. So, I already have 2 of these sealed, brand new. I also have one open just for the box before I could afford to buy these sealed versions. There's 3 versions of these gift box. There's a starter gift box, which I have like 3, 4, maybe even 5 of. There's a Thunderstorm gift box, which I have 2 of, which is right here, what you see featured. And there is a Tempest, kind of like Silver Tempest, the set that just came out. There is a Tempest gift box that is also phenomenal. But the difference between this one and the Tempest, they come with slightly different theme decks, nearly the same theme decks, with just a slight difference in each of the theme decks. obviously the names, you know, the Thunderstorm will come with a Thunderstorm theme deck, and the Tempest will come with a Tempest theme deck. And then also the Tempest comes with a base set pack, Fossil, and Jungle, I believe. And then the Thunderstorm comes with base set 2, Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge, or Rocket. So we're going to get into that. This box actually has everything inside of it. It is not sealed. It's open. I paid $50 for this box. And, you know, I'm trying to add up everything here. But I know exactly what I paid because I remember it vividly. It was just 2 days ago. But it also has the packs in here. And there's also, I think, 2 more packs than would have come in here. I don't know if they just opened those and threw them in here. But all the cards in those packs are mint condition as if they were just opened and just put right back in there. So I'm really excited to show this to you guys. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, here's the back of it. Oh, I guess that's backwards. Here's the back of it. You've got him. You've got the list of everything that comes in it up here. Or is it right here? Yeah. So I'll bring this up to you guys so you can see it. You've got like randomized cards in here, and then like the list of everything that comes in here. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna open this guy up so everybody can see just what's inside of here. So this is how, oh, okay. So at first, this is how I saw it. You had the theme deck, the packs, and the CD-ROM in the back. There's a CD-ROM, and that's actually still sealed, which is kind of neat. There's the coin and the bag. It really is a complete package. Again, I will not be selling this. This is a perfect kind of item for me to sell too because it's nearly complete other than being sealed. But I will not be selling this. One is a respect to Mark because Mark gave me a great deal on this stuff, and I kind of told him, look, I'm a long-term collector. I care about the history of this stuff. I'm not looking to just make a dime. I'm looking to be one of the biggest collectors in the world at some point, if possible. I know some of you might be chuckling. That's a big goal. But really, with the YouTube and with the bar doing really well, I project that I will be able to really become a massive collector and a well-respected figure in the hobby that cares about the history of the hobby, that maybe came in as a novice but can become an expert. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into what's inside of this box. So first off, you have a mint condition Thunderstorm. Guys! Hush! My wife just got home. She got one of our dogs adopted. Yes! Yes! So the rescue is working out for her. Anyways, inside of this Thunderstorm theme deck, you've got this stuff pictured. It looks like there's a Fossil Zapdos, but this is a special Zapdos that's exclusive to these theme decks, the Thunderstorm and Tempest theme decks. It actually has a Cosmo holo instead of the traditional holo. So let's get into that. And I think the Cosmo is kind of indicative of the packs that were in the Thunderstorm, all being kind of Cosmo. Guys! Babe. Please get in and let them outside. Because they're going crazy. I'm trying to make a video. So this is what I have to deal with. So basically, I'm a growing channel that's done really, really well recently. We're pretty much at 1,500 subscribers, and I've got a baby in the house. We just had 6 dogs here for the past several weeks. Like, you know, I work full time at the bar, and I work till like 1 or 2 in the morning. I really work my butt off to make all of this stuff happen, and so it's really frustrating to me that we're always dealing with all this noise and all the sound going on in the house. I cannot get a break to just do these videos. But I appreciate you guys. What did you just say to me? But I appreciate you guys riding this out with me and dealing with all the ups and downs of just the chatter and the noise in the background. Some of you may be like, it's not a big deal, bro. We know you have dogs. But it's really frustrating to me, and I get really, really sick of it. But anyways, moving forward, don't see, and now she's looking at me smiling, like she's like chill, but she's looking at me smiling because she knows that like the whole rescue dog lifestyle totally does not fit in well with me trying to do videos.
Hello.
It's not alive. Time is running out, babe. I gotta get through this video. I love you, but I gotta get through this video. It's already too long. Okay, sure. Okay. All right. So we've got this Zapdos holo. So it actually shows that there's a fossil right there, but it is not from the fossil set. If I can try and get this up, I'm going to show you guys that it's actually a Cosmo holo. A lot of people don't know this, but see, you can see the little holo orbs right there. Maybe not the most important thing here, but I really wanted to highlight it and show you guys. So you guys should be able to see that there. Let's zoom in on that. So you can see that this card is a Cosmo holo instead of a fossil holo that you would typically see. So I really like that. I think it's really a cool exclusive twist on this card. If you ever find a Zapdos with a Cosmo holo like this, that means that it came exclusively from the Thunderstorm and Tempest theme decks. And these new can be sourced for probably 150 bucks, something like that. Maybe even less potentially. All right, let me get that in there. I need to repackage all of this stuff and store it so that it's protected, even though I'm feeling lazy about it. So this box originally, zoom back out. This box originally, it was just placed in there. But now I'm realizing that these packs actually would have been placed in this holder right here. This is how the packs would have been placed. Let's go ahead and go over. Oh, and here's the coin. Wow, that thing barely came out. You can tell it's never been taken out. Here's the coin. This coin is actually really, really neat. This is the metal Pikachu coin. It's really a fantastic, nice coin right here. And then here's the back side. It's got Pokemon on it. Put that back there. Okay, so in here we got Rocket. We got a Team Rocket pack, and they've been cut at the top. So we've got a Misty pack. We've got a Gym Heroes pack. And again, there was only 3 packs in here, so another pack must have been, yeah, 2 more packs were thrown in here. We've got base 2, but all of these are the types of packs that potentially could have been in a box like this, unless this was an error box back in 92,000, whatever, and they got 5 packs instead of 3. And then you've got your fossil. I believe that this would not have come in this pack, but all of these would have been potentials that could have come in this pack. So let's go ahead and look at what was inside of these packs. Again, guys, this is the first time that I'm really looking over this stuff after the last 2 days. I haven't had any time. All right, so these are base 2 cards, and they're all pretty much mint condition. Let's go over that. So we've got base 2 Magnemite. We've got a Bill. We've got a Bulbasaur. We've got a Jigglypuff. Let's see if I can zoom that in for you guys. We've got a Switch. Boom! And we've got a rare Venomoth. We've got a mint condition non-holo rare Venomoth. I'm going to keep all these together. We've got a Persian. We've got a Nidorino. And we've got a Dugong. We've got our energy. We've got another energy there. So, we've got those. I'm going to put those back into their respective pack. I'm going to keep all this stuff together. Really is a cool piece of history. So that's going to go right there. So now, we've got Gym Heroes. Let's see what's in this pack. Okay. As you can see, the cards are mint. We've got a Gym Challenge is a really good set. So we've got a Grimer, Koga's Grimer. Probably don't have some of these too. Misty's Magikarp. Definitely don't have that Magikarp. Blaine's Growlithe. This is actually kind of perfect for completing some more of my Gym Challenge. Sabrina's Ghastly. Definitely don't have Giovanni's Pinsir, so that's really cool. Giovanni's Pinsir, that is the rare. So that is the rare in this set. Ooh, and we've got a Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, mint. Y'all know I love Pikachu. Even though I want to take some of these out, I'll probably keep all these in the packs. Just for the history. Koga's Coughing. Brock's Vulpix. Koga's Wheezing. We've got a Trainer and our Energy. And we've got a couple more things to go over. Figure it'll be a 40-minute video, but I'm going to try and get to this as best as I can. All right, we've got a Misty artwork here. Okay. We've got Brock's Zubat, Brock's Rhyhorn. Ooh, Tauros. I love Tauros. Tauros is one of my favorites. We pulled this live stream the other day. It was a jungle Tauros, and I kind of freaked out, and everyone was like, whoa, false alarm. But for me, Tauros is just one of those Pokemon that I really think, regardless of its rarity, should have been a rare. Tauros is really cool. He's a brute Pokemon. He's cool. Brock's Mankey. Erica's Bellsprout. I doubt I have that Bellsprout. I don't think I do. Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite. I definitely don't have this. Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz. I would guess that's the rare. Yep, that's the rare, and I don't have him in my collection, so this is tempting because I want to keep all these packs together, but I definitely need these cards to help complete these sets. We've got Sabrina's ESP. I definitely don't have this card. I need this card for my set. That's really cool. You've got a Pikachu, Poliwhirl, Clefairy, and an Oddish in the background and a Pokeball psychically being held up. They look more like dolls than anything. Okay, we've got a Misty's Poliwhirl. Erica's Execute. Definitely don't have this Execute. Definitely don't have that card. And Trainer. This is just so much fun to like go through these packs after they were pretty much put right back in the packs. And I kind of want to continue that that little tradition, keeping these all together. Okay. We've got a Rocket pack. And I actually have one of these artworks sealed. Really, it's good that they cut the tops because that, if it wasn't sold to me, that keeps anybody from ever resealing this product. Resealing is a rampant problem in the community that I don't know how we're ever going to deal with it. I think people are just getting ripped off without realizing it. Coughing. And that's why, like, I sell packs on my Mercari. I know I put up 3 of the Gym Heroes packs for sale, but honestly, like, it's not like it's overpriced to pay $200 or $300 for a legit pack. There are so many reseals. Oh, so is that the rare? So non-holo Dark Gyarados. I'm pretty sure I don't have this non-holo. So again, we're pulling cards that I don't have in my sets that I need to complete them. We've got an Eevee. Really like that Eevee. That's cool. Goop Gas Attack. Meowth. Grimer. And so this is funny because originally they changed this Grimer. Originally he's looking straight now, but the Japanese variant, he's actually looking up at the girl in her school dress, but they had to change that for obvious reasons. But I think that's a pretty funny little history fact about that card. We've got Oddish. Oh, and we've got a Dark Muck. I definitely don't have Dark Muck. I'm guessing that is a... Oh, that's an uncommon. We've got a Porygon. Where's my... Oh, we already got the rare, right. Imposter Oak's Revenge. Cool, cool, cool. Did we even have an energy in this one? No energies. Maybe there's no energies in Rocket. That would actually be super dope. I don't know. We're missing a lot of those cards in that set, so... it's going to be tempting. I need the cards that are coming out of here. Okay. And I'm saving the best for last for a reason. Because I discovered something in this pack when I first opened it that he knew about. Mark told me about. But this is kind of a special thing. Because this did come from this exact pack. So we are going to get into a little bit of history right here. So we've got Gamble. Geodude, Krabby, Energy Search, Ekans, Horsey, Kabuto. Oh, and a Holo Dragonite mint condition. Look how nice this card is. Wow. So this one I will be taking out. This is a beautiful card. I can't just let it sit between cards. I need to sleeve this card and put it in a hard case. This is really a beautiful card right here. I know in a 9, I think these fetch like $100. I know in a 10, this card could go for a lot more. I'm going to have to look at the back of the card. I don't think that it would be a 10 candidate, but I'm just trying to show you that holo and how it pops off. This is really a beautiful shimmery card. Dragonite's definitely one of my favorites. The whole rainbow background of this card Not to mention, it's extremely well centered. These cards are really hard to find, really well centered. So let's go ahead and, for the first time, sleeve this. And then we've got a Wheezing, Arbok, and Cloyster for the other cards. Go ahead and sleeve this bad boy, even though my sleeves are like nowhere to be found. Oh, I guess I need a new pack of sleeves. I don't see any damage on this card whatsoever. This card potentially could get a 10. This card potentially could get a 10. This card has not a single nick on it. This is a mint condition Dragonite. This thing is clean, super clean. This card right here and the Southern Islands are pretty much the whole collection to me. I don't care about most of the stuff in here other than Southern Islands and this card in particular right here. I'm a really big fan of Fossil, really big fan of the Dragonite. So that was just really a dream come true for me. So thank you, Mark, for allowing that type of thing to happen. Ugh. Okay, fresh pack of card sleeves. Oh man, what a amazing day. What an amazing day to go over this stuff. I know the video is going to go way too long. It's going to take forever to upload, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. I know it's going to be a dope video. Let's get that in there. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get this in top loader ASAP. ASAP. Boom. Holo Dragonite looking spiffy in the top loader. Good to go now. Protected. Good to go. Man, this thing is freaking beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to put that in my Fossil booster box for now, for safekeeping. In fact, I might even put these packs in their respective boxes, even though they're opened. Yeah, because I'm going to know, since they're cut, I'm going to know exactly where they came from. But yeah, I can do all that. Well, I'll keep the rest of them in here. The Fossil definitely did not come in this though. I don't believe so. Let's see. Base set jungle. Oh no. So base set 2 jungle Fossil Team Rocket Gym Heroes. Huh. I'm pretty sure though that it's really Team Rocket, Gym Heroes, and Base 2 though. I'm almost positive that this actually belongs to the, let me zoom that back out. Pretty sure this actually belongs to the Tempest box, or just, it was a pack opened from the Fossil era. I'm gonna go ahead and set that in here. That in here. There we go, beautiful. Okay, moving forward, I got all these. We're going to talk about this in a minute. Don't get too excited. I know what you're thinking as I hold these up. Don't get too excited. All right? Well, actually, you can see it on there. They're Topps Movies cards, but we'll get into that. So, actually, I'm just going to tell you right now, I paid $5 a piece for these Topps Movies cards. There's 12 of these packs. We are going to open these for one of the live stream vintage pack openings. I don't care if it's not your typical vintage good set. We are still going to be treating it like vintage, and we will be opening it for that. Yeah, these are going to be so much fun to open. These are the Topps Movies packs. They're all in phenomenal shape. Really cool to find this stuff. Shiny. But yeah, I'm mainly collecting this stuff. No plans on selling it. If you see me selling this stuff, you should scold me. Here's a fun little extra. They threw in these vintage sticker packs as well. All these are pretty much open. Maybe they'll give me some sealed ones at some point. I know I'm going to meet back up with Mark soon. But yeah, that's just some extra stuff in there. And then, I guess some of these are Series 1. I guess some of these are like some of the stickers that were already open, to give you an idea. This was one of the first episodes where Ash battles this ninja trainer, and they both have basically they both have metapods that are like battling each other, not doing crap. Okay, so pretty much we're at the tail end of this video. I need to go over all these cards though. Okay, so first things first, Tyranitar. There's a Neo Discovery Tyranitar. It looks to be like it's in mint condition. I'm not entirely sure what these can go for in mint condition. But I will tell you right now, if you look at this card, you will see, as I see, that it is indeed in mint condition. Let's go ahead and cautiously, because you can get a 9 from just taking these out of the sleeve the wrong way. And I think this could be a 10 contender. No, it looks like it has a tiny little nick. Never mind. It's going to be a 9. And it's such a beautiful card, too. It's a shame. But as you can see, the holo is mint. Here's the card. This card is definitely going in a hard case. I know a lot of you are going to say, you should get it graded, but I can tell based on looking at the card, kind of giving a ballpark range of like what the grade would be. Even at $15 to submit cards, or $3 or $5, that's money I can put towards a collection. If I submitted 10 cards for $15 a piece, even $3 a piece, let's say. If I submit 10 cards, that's $30. That cuts into almost 10% of my purchasing power and buying this big bin of local stuff. So really, there isn't a whole lot of value for me as a long-term collector to buy slabs. Like, I'm going to do it regardless, but I hate that I still want to buy graded cards, because really, it's all objective, right? Like, I can tell that this card is a mint condition card. I don't need a company to tell me that this card is mint condition or to slab it for me. For that matter, they're not even waterproof. All I need to do is use a magnetic slab and a sleeve, and I already have a bunch of these already ready for putting all these cards into. That's just, honestly, it's a more cost-effective plan, and it works for me, and I just don't feel comfortable shipping my cards out, to be honest. You guys might call that lazy, but I just want to show you, this is an amazing card. Look at that Cosmo Holo. Wow. And this is definitely the centerpiece of this stack. This is definitely the card that has the most value, that holds the most weight. So put that back in. Actually, it's time for this card to retire this sleeve and go into a fresh, brand new sleeve. Exciting. And who knows? I mean, no, I don't think they would give this card a 10. I mean, if it was dirt or something, I'd get that, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. There's only one spot on this whole card that I can even point out, and it's right here. You might just see the tiniest bit of whitening on the card. I don't know if you guys can even catch that. There's a tiny little nick right here. That's me being extremely anal about it, and despite the fact that could probably still grade really highly, and maybe even potentially get like a 9.5 at Beckett or something. That would be a smart route to go, since PSA typically does not grade cards. We'll put that in my Neo Discovery set, and I'll put that in a hard case later. And then right here, it looks like, yeah, and these sleeves look like they're a little bit old. We're going to go ahead and take out this next card. Be very careful. Yeah, so these sleeves just look like they're old. They're a little bit hazy. That's not something that I want a card of this caliber to be in. And these 3 cards that I'm talking about now, these are the nicest cards in this collection, arguably. Now, this one is pretty near mint. I would say this card is more like an 8. But boom, we got Blaine's Mole Trace. Really is a beautiful card. Has a great holo pattern. Really shines nicely. I already have 2 of these, but I think this card is phenomenal, none the least. And this one is definitely the best condition card I have. It makes me really glad that I wasn't a huge stickler for like top condition cards, because you never know what you're going to find locally. You never know what you're going to stumble upon. So this card is just an absolute gem. The holo is just in fantastic condition. Wow. Just get a look at this card. Wow. Beautiful. And show you guys the back. This card's more like near mint but lightly played. You can see there's some whitening up at the top there. There's some whitening on the sides. The corners have some edge wear. That corner's good. These corners have a little bit more. But for the most part, I'd say that this card was like a PSA 7, which doesn't do it a whole lot in terms of getting value out of it. So like, to me, the card is worth more or just as much, just as it is. So we'll put that. And that's a card that you could pull out of Gym Heroes. We'll put that right there. And then this next one is really beautiful. Let's try and get this out without damaging anything. Again, an old sleeve. Let's get this in a new sleeve. But these cards look like they came straight out of the pack, and they very well could have. These cards could have come out of the packs that I'm just talking about. He doesn't remember where the origin is, but this one's out of Rocket, and let's get into it. Boom! A mint condition Dark Dragonite. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Look at this card. Wow. Just wow. Really amazing. And really amazing that all this time, 24 years later, and you can still find these cards out in the wild. It's really incredible. It's really incredible. Wow. Well centered. Looks like this card would be a 9 or an extremely strong 8. But again, I don't need, oh, is that a nick right there? Oh, that's a little bubble nick at the top. Look at that. You can see that. Oh no. Where the light's hitting it, there's just a tiny little nick right there. No. The card looks so good otherwise. I don't care. Card's still a mint condition card to me. Still going to be putting it in a top loader and treating it as such. Okay. Put this in here. Okay. And let's, that'll go in my Rocket box. I'll separate all that stuff later. Okay. I actually don't have this card, so this is helpful. Well, I do have this card, but not in this condition. We've got a Skarmory. The rest of these we're kind of just going to browse through. We've got a Skarmory. We've got a first edition Voltorb. First edition Imposter Oak. First edition Grimer. We've got a Fossil Raichu. Always nice. I love Raichu. Great to see this card. It's got some play on it. We've got a Lieutenant Surge's Pharaoh. Beautiful card as well. Pretty much mint condition. These have all just been sitting for a very long time. Very long time. Pretty much mint condition. We've got a Gyarados. Love to see Gyarados. Pretty much mint. We've got a Nidoking. I love Nidoking. Card looks great. Now this card, damn, this card, oh man. These are all like 8s and 9s, 100%. We've got the, I definitely don't have this. Computer error. Oh, this is a promo, sick. So I definitely don't have this promo. This is a really, really cool promo. Onyx coming out of the computer. A sealed Meowth promo. A pre-release Dark Gyarados. A Mew promo. Beautiful card. We've got, I guess, non-holo Mew promo. A Misty's pre-release Seadra. I don't have any of these pre-release cards. I did buy this card. I actually bought this card for like $4, so I'm really happy to get one from someone's collection. So now I have two. This one's in way, way cleaner shape than the one I have. We've got another promo, Pikachu promo. We've got a holo Eevee promo. We've got a dark Persian promo. These are really hard to find in good condition. And this one's lightly played, so that's kind of similar to what we see a lot. Is that a non-holo? Non-holo Zapdos. Non-holo Scyther, but I love Scyther. Non-holo Dragonite. Non-holo Beedrill. We've got a, what is that? Team Rocket's Meowth promo. I love that I'm getting all these promos. We've got a Devolution Spray. We've got some cards that you need to complete a base set. Pokemon Trader. What's that one? Super Energy Removal. Elekid, is that a promo as well? No, that's Elekid from Neo Genesis. Magby, Neo Genesis. Cleffa, Neo Genesis. We've got some baby Pokemon there. We've got the rare Gym Hero Zubat. We actually pulled this card live. We've got Brock's Rhydon. It looks Rhyhorn. It looks phenomenal. That artwork is, wow, we got to show that artwork again. That artwork is really, really good. That's a sick looking Pokemon. Rhyhorn is so underrated. Why did they have to make a Rhyperior? I'm sorry, but why did they have to make a Rhyperior? Misty's Cloyster. We've got a holo. Is that holo? Yeah, we've got a holo Ampharos from Neo Genesis. We've got a holo Kingdra, Neo Genesis. And we've got a holo Jumpluff, Neo Genesis. Those cards aren't even worth a lot, which these themed decks are the only thing maybe that I overpaid a little bit for at $40. Maybe $35 or $30 would have been a good price point for these. But either way, they're all mint condition. It's really a great find. And then we got bulk stack of Fossil thrown in for free. I love bulk, by the way. If you guys don't know this already, I'm a huge bulk nerd. I love buying bulk. Old bulk is like one of my favorite things to get, especially because you can find it at such a cheap price point. And then we've got, man, there's so much bulk, guys. There's so much bulk. We've got Neo Genesis bulk. Let's see if you guys can see that. We've got Neo Genesis bulk. This would be a really long video if I went through all this stuff. But we've got Neo Genesis bulk. We've got base set bulk, which is one of the bigger ones, because if you have base set bulk, you can pretty much complete master sets over and over again. We've got really big stack of base set bulk right here. That's huge. Okay, and then we got more bulk. We got jungle bulk, more bulk thrown in for free. You've got Marowak on the front of there. Okay. We've got even more bulk thrown in for free. We've got more jungle bulk thrown in for free. So if I stack all this bulk up, this is all of the vintage bulk that I get out of this purchase. Guys, this is ridiculous. Look at all that vintage bulk for free. All that vintage bulk for free. This is a dream come true for any long-term collector. If you were selling this stuff, it'd be even better, but I'm not going to sell any of this stuff. This is all just going to stay in my collection as it grows and becomes massive. Last but not least, I'm saving kind of a quirky, weird thing from this collection, but I think it's really cool nonetheless. And honestly, it has a really great card in it. So, I don't know how many of you speak Spanish fluently, but I don't know if you can maybe tell me what this card is by chance. Can you guys make this out? Oh, jeez Louise. Let's see. Can you make this out? Can you tell me what this card is right here? It's in Spanish. I'm not sure what it is. Can you tell me what that is? What is that, Diana?
The Blastoise.
Blastoise! That's right. A mint condition Spanish Blastoise. Who knows where these came from? But I don't even think Mark remembers where these came from. But he had these Spanish cards. There's a stack of these. Honestly, I don't think he thought there was any value in them. I don't know if there's any value in them, but I just thought they were cool, and I wanted these Spanish cards. I know that the Blastoise, regardless of being Spanish, it's the same English name from here down, other than the PL. This card just looks like your typical mint condition Blastoise, and I think the Spanish cards will go up in value at some point. I know you can buy a Spanish booster box for around 10, maybe 7K. Then I'm going to show you guys the back of this card. Back's actually super, super clean. So it's like a mint condition Spanish. So we've got a Mewtwo as well. We've got a good portion of a Spanish base set here, which is kind of neat. We've got a Clefairy, Poliwrath, and Ninetales. Okay. And then all this stuff is more base set bulk. It's honestly the best condition cards here too. These are like mint, but all these are in Spanish. So we got a big old pile of bulk right here. This is kind of nuts. But yeah, so that's that. That's everything, guys. We've gone over everything in the bin. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I got to get this video uploaded. It's going to take forever. It's a 56-minute long video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this collection video. I enjoyed going over it with you. I went over to my house the other day because we lost power completely. And I found some random stuff. And one of them, I'm just sharing this last little bit. I don't know if y'all remember like the OG Harry Potter Game Boy game. But I got this. I went to my house and found this in a drawer and was just like, that's freaking cool that I had this old Game Boy game. Brings back so much nostalgia. So I'm going to pop this in my Game Boy Color and see if we can run it. All right, guys. Peace. Thank you, everybody who's supported these videos, who's been a part of the lives. I have a lot of mail we have to go over. I bought a ton of Crown Zenith that we have to open still. There is so much growth coming for this channel. There are so many topics and concepts that we haven't even gotten to. So I'm just, I can't wait to move forward with this channel. And it's a lot of work kind of breaking this stuff down and showing it to you guys. But I don't mind, and I want to share my finds with you guys. This is more fun doing a video like this than like any other kind of video for me. Anyways, and also buying locally is just way better of a deal than buying online. It just seems like these prices on eBay are kind of ridiculous. But I'm still buying stuff on eBay. I'm still a sucker for eBay, but I really want to pull back on buying stuff on eBay and really try and see if I can find stuff more locally where I'm not having to pay tax, or I'm not having to pay shipping, or I'm not having the seller have to deal with fees on eBay. So, or any other seller platform, mind you. But anyways, guys, peace. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully this will be uploaded by the end of the day since it's a long video. Deuce, deuce.